Hey guys, it's Marion from Attire and Beyond in Highland, New York, where we sell new and pre-loved clothing and gifts for yourself or someone else. So come on by someday. But we're reading Anyone Can Live a Happier Life, and we're actually getting towards the end, which is making me kind of sad. Don't worry, we'll do something else. Now we're literally on my 111 recommendations for living a healthy life. And as I go through these, I'll tell you if I'm doing them now. Call them remedies, solutions. Why am I all the way back there? Call them remedies, solutions, steps, formulas, methods, or whatever it is you want to call them. I just know by following this simple life plan, I feel much healthier mentally, physically, and spiritually. First, let's get this out of the way so that I don't stare at it. All right, here we go. I do not always follow this plan 100% or even 50 at times, but I do my best to stick with it as much as humanly possible. Some may work for you, some may not. Life isn't always ideal for what we need to do to stay healthy and sane, but if we do the best with what time and resources we have, that is all we can ask for. Even though some of these things are recognized and talked about in this book, this just might be a sneak preview of what one of my next books will be about. 111 Ways to a Healthier, Happier Life. All right, are we ready? 1. And we've spoken about this in this book. Learn to love yourself. I'm going to try to block that so you don't have to see anything in the background. Learn to love yourself. Self-love is crucial to happiness. It really, really is, guys. Have fun. Whatever you do, have fun. If you're the type of person, even if you're not the type of person who likes having fun, make yourself have fun. It's fun. You'll feel like a kid again, even when I'm 56. And the one thing, 57 in a month from now. And the one thing I always say to my husband is, I love us because we still think like kids. And I came to the reality that it doesn't matter how old you are. You're still thinking like you were when you were younger. That's probably why when you look in the mirror, you're like, what the hell happened? All right, I'm totally off subject now. So 3, remember every experience is a learning lesson. Do your best to find the lesson in each one. Number 4, never give up. Follow your dreams. Number 5, what other people think about you is none of your business. And I'm going to stop saying numbers if that's okay. Remember, a little spark of God is in all of us. Treat others with respect. Be present, stay in the now, and become more conscious. Do your best to live a balanced life. Forgive, forgive, and forgive. Remember, this does not make what the other person did okay by any means. It just helps you to get over it, knowing you can never change the past, so you need to let it go. Surrender and release. Break through fears. Remember, false evidence appearing real. Fears. Or, what was the other one? Oh, I forgot now. Oh, F everything and run. Ask and you shall receive. Learn to say no. Be true to you. Be in integrity. Did that remind you of E.T.? Okay. See, I'm just nutty, and I've been holding it back a little bit. No, I really haven't. You see me for who I am. Okay, so here we go. Break through fears. Ask and you shall receive. Learn to say no. Be true to you. Be in integrity. Follow your intuition. Change your attitude. Don't settle for anything in life. Do your best to be around positive people. or at least people who support you, but you really do want people who are positive in your life. I know life throws in these big bombs, but for the most part, like for me, I get upset, and sure, coronavirus is coronavirus and it's really, really crazy. But I do my best to stay positive through it all. Now, I'm not saying positive thinking is the end all. It's really not. It just helps you to think about things differently. Because if you're thinking about them negatively, that's how they're going to come out in your world. All right, I'm done. Okay, here we go. Get out and move, whether it is walking, cycling, playing tennis, bowling, working out, or dancing. Get moving. Take your dog for a walk. Do something. And of course, now some of those things we can't do with COVID, but maybe by the time you're watching this, you're back out there in the world. But you can take your dog for a walk. You can walk around your neighborhood. You can go cycling. So you can do those kind of things. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. Breathe. Practice deep breathing, especially in stressful times. Change your thoughts to change your life. Remember, your thoughts create your emotions, beliefs, fears, and anxieties. In other words, your thoughts create your entire reality. Do your best to stay in a good mood or a positive frame of mind. Get and give as many hugs as possible. For now, it's virtual hugs. But if you're watching this in the future, give as many hugs as possible. Give even more because a lot of us missed it. Get enough rest. This is different for everyone. Everyone's amount of rest is totally different. It really is. Some people function great and can still think all day on 6 hours sleep. Some it has to be 7, some 8. Teens, it could be 12. So everyone is different. And I know my mom and dad used to go to bed early, get up early, but still a lot of times they didn't get a lot of sleep and they were fine. So it just depends. Maybe they weren't fine. Maybe that's why, forget it. Okay. So next, create a vision board and or visualize all your dreams and desires. Have faith. Believe. Hang positive affirmations in visible sight. Don't let others drain the energy out of you. Reduce TV time. Yeah, so I have been watching less TV, but it's still more than I used to since COVID is here. But I'm going to watch even less, and I have been doing that slowly. I've been weaning myself off of Netflix. That's funny. Reduce stress. Laugh a lot. Tell a joke, watch a comedy, and hang out with funny people. Just laugh. Right now, even if you have to Zoom in with people to do these things, do it. Smile, even when you don't feel like smiling. You'll see. You will feel better. Be nice to others. You don't have to be right. Choose to be kind. Be grateful each day. Have an attitude of gratitude. An attitude of gratitude. Start a gratitude journal. If you do not have a pet, think about bringing an addition into the family. My furry kids bring laughter and joy into my life every day. They really do. Now I have my one Crescent, as you know, but she brings joy every day and she's very annoying too, but she brings lots of joy. More joy than annoyance, I think. Find your life's purpose, mission, or passion. If possible, make your career or job something you love to do. Give 100% of yourself at work, 100% at home, 100% at play. Always be your best. Constantly continue to grow and learn. Treat yourself every now and then. Love. Allow others to support you. Permit others to love you. That one's a heavy one. And allow others to support you. I used to find it very difficult. I don't know if I still do. Maybe I do. Here and there with certain people. Aspire to greatness. Sorry, I had to say it that way. Manifest by believing in the law of attraction. Take leisure time, even if it is just going and sitting by the water or wherever you like to be. Hop, skip, and dance while everyone is watching. Who cares? Who cares? Do you really give a shit? Keep a tidy home. Yeah. Declutter your space. Be confident. Do your best to be your best. My chair's all messed up and I don't know why. Don't you love these conversations I have in between with you? I can't help it. Do not compete against anyone. Always strive to be better than who you were the day before. Be okay with not always winning. Be in service. Be of service. Be enthusiastic. Be patient. Be flexible. Be honest. Run as far as you can from drama. Oh yeah, run from that drama. Don't assume you know what happens when you assume. From an old Odd Couple episode, and I don't know where it first started, you make an ass out of you and me. Don't jump to conclusions. Remember, whether you make a choice or you don't, that's still a choice. Choose God, not ego. Be open. Be grounded. Take 100% responsibility for what you bring into your space, no matter what it is. Finish projects, the ones you do not want to do first. Put them on the top. They're the priority. The ones that you hate doing, priority. Get it over with. When you feel like you can't work any harder or go any further, do it. You probably are right at the finish line. Remember, it's always perfect. Everything happens for a reason. I know that's a really hard one for some to get, but you totally realize afterwards. It could be right afterwards. It could be a day, a year, 10 years, 20 years. But eventually you realize why it happened and how it helped you and other people in life. Keep in mind there are no coincidences. You will never be perfect. Stop trying. Set cruise control while driving to avoid stress. And when I say that, I mean set it close to where you're supposed to be. Be personable. Respect yourself. Acknowledge all the good you've accomplished in life. Be considerate of other people's feelings. Do your best to put yourself in their shoes. If someone is being mean to you, don't think it has to do with you. It's their problem. Commit to memory. You cannot help everyone, nor is everyone always going to like you. I know that's a hard one for some of us. It was hard for me. It may still be sometimes. But for the most part, this is who I am. I'm like this at work. I'm like this at home. What you see when I read is who I am. Everywhere. Okay, where are we? Be curious. Think like a child every now and then. Let that non-fearing kid who doesn't care what anyone thinks or says come out and play. I'm doing that more and more lately. Be courteous and be on time. Plan ahead. Manners, please. Say your pleases and thank yous. Please. Take some quiet time, even if you have to hide in the bathroom. I say that for moms or stay-at-home dads. because I know, because sometimes I have to hide from my dog. No, seriously, sometimes I have to hide from my dog. I'm not complaining. I kind of am, but I love her. Find something to get excited about. Remember, when you get excited about something, it gets excited about you. If I can tell you one of my favorite sayings, that's it. Get excited about something and it will get excited about you. That's Mike Wickett, who I heard that from, and I don't know if it's exactly the way he said it. I don't know if it's an exact quote, but Mike Wickett, love him. Now let me find out where I am. This is one people cannot believe, and some are even bothered by it. I rarely, if ever, listen or read negative news. If something is going on, my friends and or family let me know. Reason: why would I want to start or end my day with negativity? Remember, we have the choice as to what we put into our minds. This doesn't mean I think it's right or wrong. It's simply what works for me. Now let me add to this one, because with COVID and with everything that's been going on in America, I have been watching the news. I set times usually. If there's one thing that I like to watch, I'll watch it for an hour a day. And that's a lot for me. I seriously never knew anything. When people right now are comparing things to the past, I don't even know what they're talking about, because I just rarely used to put that negativity into my head. But with everything going on in the last year and longer, I just decided that I should watch it, but not the regular news where you're hearing about people getting killed and all that kind of stuff. Just what I need to listen to now, I listen to. Moderation is key word for living a healthy life. Everything in moderation. Eat as little white processed sugar and flour as possible. I know a lot of you don't like that, but it helps so much with different things. It helps not to be as cloudy sometimes. It helps with inflammation. It really helps so many things. Eat every 2 or 3 hours, small meals throughout the day. Most people say 3 hours, but I say 2 to 3 because sometimes I have such a small meal right before, excuse me again, my hair, that I like to break it up. Eat as little hydrogenated oil as possible. Do your best not to eat in fast food restaurants often unless they have truly healthy choices. I know maybe this is hard for some people right now during COVID, but there's an end to this, so just do your best. Read about the effects of aspartame or MSG and do your best not to use them. Little story. When I was bodybuilding, I used to put sweet and low in everything, including my food. And I felt horrible. I almost passed out. I felt dizzy. And as soon as I went into the doctor's office and he looked at my physique, I should say, he said, "How much sweet and low are you taking in a day?" Yeah. Within 3 days, it was all gone. So just a little warning. Read about the effects of diet soda and soda on your body, then make the choice whether to drink it or not. Now, this is back then when they only used to put aspartame and everything in them. Not sure about now. Read about, okay, that was that. Eat as little high fructose corn syrup products as possible. Do not eat a lot of red meat. Do your best to buy antibiotic-free meat. Incorporate flaxseed, ground flaxseed, or flaxseed oil into your daily regimen. Start slowly. Ask for and put your salad dressing on the side. If you can dip your fork in, then pick up your salad. It saves tons of calories and lots of fat. Keep intimacy in your life. Keep the spark. Don't let it fade. It can make or break a relationship. Leave your gym bag or sneakers in the car. Then there is no excuse. Well, now, during COVID, I know I keep saying that, but leave your sneakers in the house, because then you have no excuse, unless you are going to gyms wherever you are. Where am I? Get up a half hour to an hour earlier and make time for exercise. Even if you start with 10 minutes, it is a start. You just have to start. It's that first step. It gets easier and easier most of the time. Floss daily for a healthy heart. Do you know how many people that I talk to that say, what? What do you mean a healthy heart? Look it up if you don't know. Practice proper hygiene. Think healthy thoughts. Don't take life so seriously. Notice patterns throughout your life and change them. We're on number 107 already. Be courageous. Live fearlessly. Look for the solutions, not the problems. Once you have a problem, just start looking for the solution. Every time you think you've failed or get rejected, you are one step closer to success. Remember that. And 111, pray. Whoever you pray to, whatever you pray to, just pray. And a final note for you to think about. Last, but certainly not least, the biggest one yet. Ooh, what's this one? I'm excited. I don't remember. Reflection section. What would you do if you only had one day left to live? I have to do this when I finish this up too. Who would you call? What would you say? Who would you finally forgive? Why aren't you already doing it? Don't wait until the last minute of your life or for something tragic to happen. Do it now. Life is too short. Life's short, man. What if they die tomorrow and you haven't said or done all you wanted to do? Whether that be forgiving them or telling them exactly how you feel to get it off your chest. Then how will you feel? Today can be a new beginning to a whole new you. Before closing this book, make one commitment to yourself about what you, and before the end of this video or as soon as this video ends, that's how we'll say it. Make one commitment to yourself about what you will change starting now. Will it be the way you talk to someone? The way you think? The way you act? The way you feel about yourself? The way you react to things? Do not close this book or shut off your tablet or the CD or me until you pledge to do something different to improve your life. Don't just make this another book you read and didn't take action. Make this the book that makes the difference. Make this be what you heard. Something, even if it's one little tidbit. Be true to yourself. Use any of these examples or all. Starting today, I will. And I'll show it on screen. So if you want to. I commit to. And you're finishing all these sentences. I pledge to. I promise myself. I am now. I will blank beginning right now. So first you're going to say what you're doing. I don't even know. That kind of is weird. I am now. I promise myself I am what you're doing now. And then what you will be doing beginning right now. So these are The last two questions, if I can get them. I really can't. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, here we go. And then let's see if I can get these clear enough. Oh, yeah. So I'm just putting these up so that you can take a look at them. Look. Hi. I'm so weird. So let's see if there's anything left. Just my bio from back then. And thanking the wonderful contributors of the book. And the resources. That's it, guys. Anyone can live a happier life. I'm going to miss reading this to you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of this with me. If you have any questions, EM me. Email me or send me a DM. See, I put the two together. Or catch me on Instagram or Facebook, Attire Beyond. Anyone can live a happier life, but you can look me up under Attire Beyond. That email is attireandbeyond, ATTIREANDBEYOND @gmail.com. Website also has a form on it, and that's attireandbeyond.com, a contact form that you can write anything on. And also on Facebook, Attire and Beyond, or Marion Goldberg. So guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much. Just want to let you know, at the beginning of this book, I think I told you I started this because I was on my journey. And of course, I'm still on my journey. It's now 25 or 26 days later. And I just want to let you know, I got on the scale today and I lost 8 pounds. So between getting my mental health back to where it was by reading yet my own book, because I've listened to other stuff all day, and hope that I'm helping other people, it helped me to stay on track. So love you all. Any questions, let me know. See you for the next book.